The UK vaccination programme had what you might call a mixed weekend. On Saturday, it recorded a new high, well above the required rate we need to meet that target of 15 million vaccination offers by mid-February. But on Sunday, the daily rate fell to its lowest point since here almost a week ago. So, will we meet that target? Ministers have always said the crucial factor is supply, but they keep any data about supply top secret. The only official statistics we've had are these, the ones accidentally published by the Scottish Government. But from them, we got a hugely encouraging picture. This extrapolation, which is not official, I should say, it's just one that I made, it suggests that when the UK will get to its deadline on 15th of February, it should have 20 million doses, easily enough to meet the target. The only thing is that in practice, things haven't worked out like that. This blue area is actual doses, and you can see we're below the line projected by the Scottish Government. Now, the reason, I understand, is very simple. The big pharmaceutical companies aren't able to come up with enough doses. Since this projection was published, Pfizer and AstraZeneca have both had to slow production. And while it does seem we're capable of doing a lot more, if we don't have the vaccines, we can't put them in people's arms. So what does that gap mean for the target? Well, one big clue lies in these figures for Yorkshire, which were given to MPs last week. According to this, Yorkshire should get 364,000 doses last week, 300,000 this week, 350,000 next week, and 250,000 the week after. Now, these figures are not confirmed at all, but I have spoken to sources who tell me they're pretty accurate. And the important thing about these is that because the vaccine is assigned on the basis of population, you can take these numbers and work out what the whole UK is going to get. And that's what we've got here. This yellow line, which with a week's lag added so that, they can actually get the supply out to people, shows what the Yorkshire figures suggest the whole UK population should get. And now you see, on this projection, when the government meets its deadline, it's not getting 20 million doses, it's getting 14.5 million. That's just enough to meet that 15 million target, but only because not everyone will take up their vaccine offer. You can see why on this, Matt Hancock says supply is tight. But what can ministers do? Short of making it themselves, there's honestly not a lot. We are all counting on the pharmaceutical companies delivering. And as the EU has found out recently, that is not something that can be guaranteed.